Good morning. It is a cold and rainy day here in North Carolina. And today I'm in Cane Creek in North Carolina. This is a publicly accessible area. And today I'm going to focus on taking panoramics, 16 by 9 images. And there's a couple of different ways I'm going to take them today. And I'm going to show you how to edit those in Lightroom. So with some luck, we'll have some good time today. So come along and enjoy this adventure. A photo that I've struggled with in the past is taking some images of these red buds that are right behind me. They're actually a purple flower that blooms this time of year in North Carolina. They're fairly common plant here. They're a native plant in North Carolina, one of the reasons why I really like taking pictures of them. The problem that you run into is that these are fairly tall plants. So this plant normally grows about 15 feet high. The one behind me is probably 9 feet high, and I'm trying to photograph these red flowers. Now, one of the issues that you run into, and one of the things that I talked about when I was taking pictures of micro photography, is that the closer you are to a subject, the shallower your field of focus comes into, and that's one of the issues I'm having here with this red bud here. I'm fairly close to it. I'm probably 4 or 5 feet away from it, but what I want to do is take a picture of the red bud, but behind it there's another branch that's out of focus, and I think that's going to add a little drama to this. And if I crop this to 16 by 9, you will see how this image will be a little bit different and hopefully a little bit more dramatic. This dark sky, this overcast day, the wet wood behind me is really going to add to this image, and you'll see how dramatically those purple flowers will just pop off the screen or pop off the image. And I'm really hoping this is a dramatic photo, something that I've kind of struggled with in the past here, but we'll see what it looks like. Here's the image. If it's any good, here it is. So this is one of those photos that I think will be very good. I am shooting it in portrait mode so that the image will be 16 by 9 in portrait mode. And the reason why I selected this spot here is I want a long image of that brook coming through it. And I want there's 2 trees here that are bookending the brook here. I want that to be in there. I want the viewer to be drawn into the image, into the forest there, and see the beauty of this forest here. I'm kind of excited about this. This is one of those photos that, if you read a lot about photography, these are the kinds of images they talk about. I just realized I have a hole in my boot that it's filling up with water here. But anyways, I am shooting at ISO 200. I'm shooting at f16, and that's giving me a shutter speed of 1/4 of a second. If this image is any good, here it is. So when you're going to stitch a bunch of pictures together and make a panoramic, the first thing you want to do is set your focus, because you don't want to focus for every image. You want to keep the same focus. So the main subject of this photo is going to be this tree trunk here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to move to the right. I'm going to lock my tripod in place. I've already leveled my tripod, so it's very level. If your tripod's not level, your image is going to be slanted when you merge these photos in Lightroom and Photoshop. So the first thing I do is I don't touch my focus, which is something I'm having problems with today. 2-second delay, you take the image. After the image is taken, you move the tripod head, you loosen the head, you just rotate it so that 1/3 of the original image is in the second image. You take the image. And then what I do is I rotate again, taking the image again. It's very important that you have 1/3 of the original image in the second image. It'll make it easier for the software to merge these images together. And it's very important that your tripod's head. So the next time you see me, I'll be at my computer and showing you how I edit these images. Well, on my first panoramic here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the image on the far right hand side of the picture I took on the bottom. So there were 5 pictures, you can see them here at the bottom here. And I'm going to combine them into one image. But before I do that, I'm just going to edit these images here. So the first thing you do is you select one and you edit it. So it was shot on a cloudy day. I'm just for the making this video as quick as possible, I'm just going to hit auto here on the tones. I'm going to just bring up the dehaze just a little bit and the clarity just a little bit. Hey, that's all I'm going to do for the picture. I'm going to hit the shift button, click on the last picture, and then I'm going to touch this sync here. And what this is going to do is give you the option to sync all the pictures to the same edits. I'm going to say sync here. I have most of the stuff selected here. I don't want the crop. I don't want any healing effects, masks. I'm not using those. So just select sync, and it will sync all the pictures. And I'll highlight it here. I'm going to right on any one of them. Doesn't make any difference. And I'm going to go to photo merge. And I have 3 options here: HDR, panoramic, or HDR panoramic. I'm going to select panoramic and open up now. As you can see, it's combined there. Okay, this, as you can tell from that clever edit there, this is the merge here. Now, if you look here, there are 3 options here. Auto crop. If you unselect auto crop, it will show you what the image looked at before it was cropped. As you can tell, the tripod wasn't as level as I wanted it to be. Some of the issue here is the lens itself. There is some a little problem with that lens I have that does create this kind of image here. You can do the autos and create a stack, but I'm going to use the auto crop for just now. I'm just going to select all 3 of these here just to make this video as quick as possible here. And at the bottom here, you select merge. So after you press the merge button, the software will merge the 3 photos, or in this case 5 photos together, so that you have one panoramic image here. And after cropping it a little bit more, this is the image I ended up with. Well, that's going to do it for this week's video. If you like this format where I do some editing on the side, please leave a comment below. I'd love to hear what you think about it. If you don't like it, please leave a comment below. So I hope you got something out of this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to this channel because that really helps us as a YouTuber. Become a Patreon supporter. Your support allows us to keep doing this. My name is Leahy. I want to thank you for watching.